Due to the explicit content, viewer discretion is advised.
But is he going to run it? Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. I'm wanting to pull over a motorcycle. No, I thought it was going to crash me. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of LCPDFR. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a patrol in Algonquin. We're in the northern side of Algonquin and I've changed up the vehicles just a little bit. As you can see, I'm using a pack that is Alaska State Trooper vehicles that are made by somebody off of LCPDFR. I really am terrible with names and I can't remember, so I do apologize, but it's a pack of 3 vehicles. I specifically wanted this light bar, and we're back on this skin that I really missed, and decided to kind of throw it back in there. So a couple things that I need to talk about just before we go ahead and get on the patrol, just things I need to get out of the way just right away. So first things first, I read your guys' comments about, you know, the video and everything, and about if you guys thought it looked better or worse or what looked different. Some of you said that the game sound was a little bit too loud. I've gone ahead and turned that down. Another thing is someone said I sounded a little more robotic. I looked into that and it actually turned out that my microphone was peaking. So I'm really glad that you left that comment. It made me look into my microphone. Turns out it was peaking. So I've went ahead and I've changed it, and I've done a bunch of settings. I've pretty much reconfigured my microphone. So right now it's not peaking. It sounds fine. So it should actually sound even a little bit better. I've opened the gate up a little bit more, which is going to keep it from cutting my words off, which it kind of seemed like it was doing before. But it should sound a little bit better. If you're still having the problem with washed out YouTube videos or hazy YouTube videos, I'll include a link in the description where you can go and check that out and learn how to fix that. So if this looks washed out, if the black looks kind of like hazy or kind of like has a white tint to it, definitely go check that video out and do that adjustment, and it makes a huge difference when watching YouTube videos. I highly recommend doing that. At the same time, a lot of you were saying, well, not a lot, a couple of you were saying that it looks laggier than my old PC, and I have a theory for that, and I'll actually include a link in the description to a video where you can hopefully change that. So when YouTube started supporting 60 FPS, there's this huge problem that a lot of people were having, that they were complaining that the videos would not, they would be laggy. 60 FPS videos would be laggy. It turns out there's a option in your, there's a bunch of shit going on. But before we join that, I just got to finish this so you guys understand. There's an option in your web browser that like is accelerated GPU or something like that. You have to deselect that option, and I will include a link in the video. You can go, you can watch. This guy explains literally if you're on Chrome, Firefox, or even Internet Explorer, you can go, you can turn this option off. You can make your game, or you can make YouTube videos not be laggy at 1080p. If you still have that option, even after doing that, I highly recommend going to 720p. I have that option deselected like they recommend, and I still do occasionally get laggy YouTube videos. Dropping it into 720 makes it completely smooth. So my theory behind why this is happening is the fact that my old machine did run at a worse FPS than this one, and I think what happened was I was doing 60 FPS videos, but I was only getting 35, 40 FPS. This one I'm getting 50, 60, and sometimes even 70 FPS while recording, so I think I'm utilizing all of YouTube's 60 FPS, which I think is causing some lag on some people's machines. So I highly recommend doing that 60 FPS tweak, because it's definitely not the video. The video is really smooth, even on the raw footage, even on the encoded footage, and even when I watch it on YouTube. So I highly recommend doing that tweak, doing that fix. If that doesn't work for you, it might have something to do with the hardware that you're watching on, or maybe even the internet. It's a pretty common problem with YouTube and 60 FPS videos. It's definitely not the new machine. So I highly recommend doing those 2 things in the description. If you haven't already, it should make your YouTube viewing experience a lot better, because it's all about, this person ran a red, it's all about making you guys have a better viewing experience when on YouTube, not just watching my videos, but watching everybody's videos that you watch. So I really recommend you guys do those if you're having a washed out YouTube or a stuttery sort of 60 FPS experience. I definitely recommend doing that. And let me know if you guys hear a difference in the microphone. There might be a little bit of a difference, but honestly, it really doesn't sound any... Ooh, is he going to run, or what is he doing? Yep, he is running. We are going to be in a pursuit. Let's go ahead and call it in. All right, so we called it in. It looks like it's going to be a black dilettante, I think is what they call it. It's the it's a black Prius, pretty much. Occupied times 1, white male. I think he was in like a white wife beater. I've changed my siren, as you can hear. It is a Thrustmaster. That's not right. That's a steering wheel. I don't know what the siren is. It's one of the most recent ones on LCPDFR right now. Somebody will probably link it in the description or in the comments. So I really, sorry. I'm not good with remembering things. It's a really nice siren. I'm really enjoying it. So yeah, you guys said the game sound was a little bit loud. I went ahead and turned that down. Woo! All right. We're gonna go ahead and try to rip this guy out right here. I don't think it's gonna work though. He's gonna. Yep. All right. Frick. Get back in the car. Catch back up with him. All right. So yeah, the microphone should sound about the same. It might even sound a little bit better. I don't know. I'm using my discretion when it comes to like how loud the game sound is, how loud I am. I mean, I've been YouTubing for almost 3 years now. I guess I've been getting it right some ways. So I'm going to use my discretion. But as of right now, I had to pretty much kind of totally, he was going to hit that. I had to totally alter my microphone. And, oh man, damn, he rear-ended the shit out of that car. So I had to make my discretion with how it sounded. I think it sounds fine. I think it sounds almost no different from my old. It's just not peaky anymore, so it shouldn't distort when I get loud or anything like that. It shouldn't have any issues. So I guess you guys will have to be the final judge on that. I mean, like I said, if it sounds good enough, then I'm just gonna leave it. If it's 100% or not 100%, but if it's really, really different, then I'll try to look into it. But from what my tests, I don't think it's really, really different. So. Other than that, yeah, I hope that kind of clears things up about from the first video. Oh man, I don't think the push bar works. I wanted to try to pit this guy with the push bar, but yeah, no, I think I don't think we can hook him. All right, we need to pit this guy. He's driving freaking all over the place. Ooh, all right. I think he already broke his blinkers out. Like his blinkers are like, what's up with the dilettante? Like it never looks like it has tail lights, like running lights. There we go. Oh, that was bad. I did not want to do that right into a civilian vehicle, but didn't really have a choice. Okay, we have another unit. Sounds like they're showing up. We're gonna go for a tire here. Don't do it. Oh my god. He was about to get shot. All right, he's continuing. Ooh, get in before this vehicle kills us. Oh god. I'm gonna get over just because I know that these guys were coming at like 200 miles an hour. They're gonna freaking murder us. All right. We are gonna go in for another pit. We've got a lot of backup with us. So. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Go around. There we go. Try to block them off. Maybe we'll get some... Oh, can we get another tire? Nope. Close. Really... Why did you insta-stop? Seems legit. They just... Are they still in the pursuit? Or I don't even think they're in the pursuit. They're just done. They're just like, none of our business. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. All right, we need to actually pit this guy. He's just doing circles. All right, yep.
Looks like he's going northbound.
There we go. That was a good pit. But I have no backup to block him in, so it's just me. There we go. Pin him in. Pin him in. Pin him in. God damn it. No. They were going to hit me. All right, we really got to shut this guy down. We have another unit responding. These guys are like half-ass this person. Hey, there we go. Awesome job, guys. I didn't even get to do it. That's awesome. Please don't kill me. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. They were able to get him. So I'll wait for them to clear out. I should probably actually tow this vehicle so he can, so they can go and get back in the Oops, that's collecting evidence. I'm an idiot. Tow vehicle. Okay. Oh, man. That was a really long pursuit. But yeah, so I highly recommend doing those two things in the description. It should make your YouTubing a lot better. At the what? Excuse me? Who are you shooting at?
LCPD, I need this vehicle now.
Toads. This is mess. Ridiculous. But yeah, so I highly recommend doing those two tweaks. It should make your YouTubing experience a lot better. It should make these videos look a lot better. A couple things else. I found out why my whole keyboard and controller were kind of fighting over each other. Turns out it was actually Shadowplay. Shadowplay was having an issue. When I would start recording after the game was launched, it would have an issue and kind of throw a fit and then fight over the keyboard or the controller. So it turns out that if I launch the game, minimize it to the desktop, and then if I tab out of it, start recording, then go into it, then I won't have that issue with it fighting. I don't know what that's about. I don't know why, but that's kind of what I came across. So that is working again. But yeah, no, everything is working as intended. I've had a couple issues with Shadowplay not, like, I've ran some tests, and good thing they're just been tests, but it, like, doesn't record game sound sometimes, which is a little weird. But other than that, it's been pretty reliable. It's really good. Like, the performance hit that you take is nothing. So that kind of trades the weirdness that it has with some things. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I wanted to give to you about, you know, what's going on since the last episode and everything. Was that a red? Nope, it was green. So yeah, I hope you guys do those tweaks. I hope it makes your YouTubing experience a little bit better, and hopefully you guys can enjoy the awesome, good-looking, high frame rate GTA videos that I'm putting out now. Also, this is the second time I've recorded this. I actually recorded these 2 episodes, which if you're watching when this is released, it's actually noon on a Wednesday, which I never release LCPDFRs then. Schedules have just been kind of all over the place with, you know, like Zach his internet's been down for a while, and Jeff has been busy, and we've just been all over the place with getting. I'm just gonna run this light. Screw it. We've just been busy getting together to record some GTA 5. So I figured I'll make up for the last episode of talking about a bunch of nothing, and I'll just do 2 LCPDFR episodes today. So there will be another one at 5 p.m. So there will be 2 LCPDFRs today, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, this is the second time I've had to record this. The first time I recorded it, that's when I found out afterwards that my microphone was peaking. And I worked for about 3 hours on the mic trying to get it working again. And then when I finally got it working, I was like, well, now I got to record more. I got to redo those LCPDFR episodes. So it's been a long day. It's been an extremely long day. Very, very tired. Very, very exhausted. Very stressed. But is he going to run it? Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. I'm wanting to pull over a motorcycle. No, I thought it was going to crash me. But yeah, it's been a very long day. It's been very, very stressful. And I'm very much so looking forward to getting into my bed and going to sleep. And not only that, but I'm starting to get a headache too, which is not good. So doing it to bring you guys great content, though. I mean, that's why I'm here. So I will push through. It's not that big. All right, so Hilton is the driver. Manson is the passenger. So we'll run their information real quick. And we'll see if they're wanted or if they have a valid license. Yeah, I'm really hoping that nothing else goes wrong. I really don't want to record more of this. Just to throw it away. So he's valid and has no warrants. Okay, so the driver's good. Let's check that rear seat passenger. So yeah, I really don't want to have to record this again. I've had a very long day. I really just want to get this stuff taken care of. So he, has a revoked license, but he's not driving. So it doesn't make that big of a deal. So we're just going to give him a ticket for running that red light, and we'll send these guys on their way. Citation, let's just do $40. It wasn't that big of a deal. It's in the middle of the night, so It wasn't like midday, lots of traffic. So we'll just give them a ticket, and they'll go on their day. And we will go and wait until we get... Let's just go not busy. Oh. No. I hate those. Okay, so we'll wait till we get a call that we actually enjoy and we want to take. In the meantime, we'll look for more traffic violations. But yeah, let's keep doing the what? Oh, yeah, that's none of my business. All right, we'll keep patrolling. So this guy's propositioning the prostitute right here, right in front of my face, and he has a passenger, so they're gonna do this stupid thing. And she is freaking out. Why would you... I don't know. That doesn't make sense. So we're going to go ahead and pull this guy over once he makes this left-hand turn. And find out what the deal is. Alright. I think we're not going to get the issue of it being another ped in the passenger seat, just because we've kept eyesight on him and we've been pretty close. So should be a prostitute in the passenger seat, and it is. We're just going to say something like, I don't know, reckless driving. I don't know. Let's just do that. We're just going to get both of their IDs. Hey, look, this is the cop face. This is my twin brother. Because look at me. Look at me and look at him. So this is awkward. So Clark is the driver and Daisy is the passenger. So Daisy, well, I was about to say Daisy's going to go to jail, but they're both going to go to jail because Daisy's a prostitute and Clark is... positioning. No, that would have been later, but he's propositioning a prostitute, which is illegal. So he's also revoked and has 3 active warrants. So he's a dangerous person. So we're gonna run Daisy 2. So Clark 100% going to jail. Daisy is also wanted, so not only are they both wanted, he's driving on a revoked license, they're both going to jail for prostitution. I mean, wow. What a catch. What a catch. So we're going to approach with a gun out just because this guy, the driver, is wanted multiple times. So we're going to have him step out of the vehicle. Alright, we're just going to search him. Let's make sure that there's nothing on him. We'll place him under arrest and put him in the back of the vehicle. And then we'll deal with her. Nope. We're going to actually go busy because this is going to be the last call we're going to take this episode. So stolen credit cards. Okay. Propositioning a prostitute. Driving on a revoked license. 3 active warrants. Stolen credit cards. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I found something in the trunk of this vehicle as well. Which we're going to search. Which I wonder if that's a prostitute. The chick walking around in her bra. Probably.
Get out of there. You're in shit now, baby.
There's a lot of prostitutes around here.
Human waste dead ahead.
All right, so we're gonna make sure that she has nothing on her as well. We don't want her stabbing us in the neck when we're driving to the station because she had something on her. And we found a weapons. Okay, well she's prostituting, which is illegal. She also has a warrant, and she had a weapon on her. Man, this was probably the best traffic stop I've had in an extremely long time. So we're going to place her in the back of the vehicle. We are going to search this vehicle just because I do want to make sure that there's nothing else I can charge these people with. There's probably going to be, who knows, a loaded gun back here. Nope, trunk is empty. All right, so let's go ahead and call for a tow truck for this vehicle, and we're going to take both of these people to the station because, my God, you couldn't ask for a better traffic stop. I mean, really. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, that's... Well, we're going to end this episode out here, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, check that description for those 2 links. It's how to fix a washed out and like hazy YouTube videos, and then how to fix the stuttering on 60 FPS. If that doesn't fix your problem with the stuttering, then it's, it's hard to tell. Like, I'm only giving you guys solutions that the majority of the people out there say that it helped them. There's always very unique cases. Everyone has different PCs. Everyone has different internet, all that sort of thing. So it's always hard to tell what is actually causing the problems. I'm just trying to find the most broad solution to fix, you know, a pretty common problem, and I'm trying to just shine light to it, which is the washed out YouTube videos and the stuttering on 60 FPS. So I really hope those links help you. I hope you guys can enjoy my videos, and not just mine, but everybody's videos that you watch on YouTube, and you know, better color range and at actually 60 without stuttering. If it's still stuttering, try 720p. I do recommend doing that. Even I get stuttering at 1080 on some videos. It's random. It's literally something with YouTube. It's just a random thing that you get. Try doing it at 720. It's always helped me in the past. I hope it'll help you. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I was able to clarify a couple things, and you know, yeah. So this was the first episode of LCPDFR today. There will be another one at 5 p.m. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys would like to see more LCPDFR. I mean, that's obvious, but let me know how much you would like to see more LCPDFR, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.